I'm gonna get a little personal on this channel because I just want to check in with everyone. And I'd also like the thumbnails that are like thinking, oh, what are we gonna do? Unmotivated and all that stuff. But there's a bit of double whammy. Why I'm doing this video here is because I know personally, and others have told me, that listening to other people hear talk about their problems and talk through them and solutions to them, you know, even particularly people you don't know anything about, like myself. We feel them dealing with their own problems. We feel encouraged to look at ourselves and look at our own problems and what we could do better. So that's why I'm doing this. How I'm feeling at the moment is that half of the week I am super motivated. I smash through everything. You know, sponsored post video ideas. I'm super excited, you know, I love it. I love it. I love to look at the views and comments. I'm like, yeah. And that's just like such good energy. I would say it's more like a third of the week is that natural energy. Really like wake up excited and driven and I'm motivated. But then the other part of the week, my brain wants to shut down and the immediate reaction it has is avoid the world. Don't look at comments. Everyone hates you. No one's looking at you anymore type thing. Which, you know, is honestly pretty standard when you're in content. Actually, I don't know if it is pretty standard. So I avoid everything in social media altogether because I'm like, oh, it's going to be bad for me, you know? Which I don't think is too uncommon if you can relate to that, particularly with getting into your own head and overthinking. Another thing is I get overwhelmed by everything there is to do in life because I love it so much. I love what I do so much that I want to give more of it, myself to it. But I physically run out of time and like I run out of energy. The part of my brain that's like only active a few times a week, which is like, I can do everything. And there's the other part which is slow. He treads along, he gets there. Sometimes he stops, he gets there, but he has trouble pushing there. I get overwhelmed with everything there is to do in life and everything I want to do because I love what I do so much that I want to give myself more to it. And I want to give more to it, more to you guys. You know, I got to reach my Twitch hours. I want to post consistently on YouTube, not just this channel, but my vlog channel. I love doing videos with power and help empower and I love everything with being a part of power. I got sponsors like Lego and Coca-Cola approach me. I want to work with them, you know, like I got Gymshark and Elf. Like I love all these brands. Like how can I say no? I want to take these opportunities. I don't want to miss that. I want to film TikToks and I'm enjoying doing this new IRL channel with 7 other girls called TOS, which I've never brought up here, but that's something I'm also doing on the side. That's like, it takes up a lot of time to plan and organize 8 girls. I want to help grow this management business I co-own to help them with brands and getting noticed by brands and to make more money and that sort of thing for these creators. And then you got family and you got fit and healthy. Then you could maybe go outside. And then maybe you got to take a break. Then you got part of a relationship, but it's cat. I want to make a game. We even got started on that. And we had like adorable characters made up, which I can't show you because my manager will kill me. That's been something that I've been wanting to do for 2 years and I have not made any movement on it. I just want to give myself more to all of these individual things. I get overwhelmed by the sheer amount of awesome opportunities and wants, which I'm very thankful to have. But shit, man, that's sort of like to the brain, I don't know, it's a lot. Everyone has their own list of variety reasons of things that they want to do. There's so much I want to do in life and there's only one life to live and that sometimes sucks. It's a problem for everyone. Everyone has their own list and you're probably thinking about all your little things right now, or maybe you're thinking about, I want to have a list I'm overwhelmed by. I want to work towards building that. Why I've been feeling so bad and why I've been like unmotivated for YouTube content. Recent few videos weren't doing so well. Then you had one that popped off with Lucky like a few weeks ago that did really well. My overall views are up, my money's up, just the recent ones are down, but like it's like a weird thing is that it's not always what it seems. Could it be the current state of Fortnite? And it's like my videos have never been directly Fortnite update related, you know, and I wouldn't be very creative to blame that. So I don't think it's the state of Fortnite. Or is it simply the fact that I've gotten lazy? Not lazy as in I don't do enough, but as in lazy as in I've forgotten the reason why I do what I do. So I think that's ultimately the solution here. To remember why we do what we do. Why do I make videos to begin with? Like, why did I start making videos? And like originally it was to make people laugh and to show, because I had funny friends, and talking to people on voice chat was so funny. Like there was some people I met that were so funny, and I wanted to make those into videos. And it also gave me a reason to just play fun games all the time. Like who wouldn't want to do that? And it's like not just Fortnite either. It's like Minecraft and other variety games with friends or community. And I want to bring that back. So that's how I'm feeling now. Okay. All right. And this is how I'm coping at the moment with certain things. And this is what I want to change about those certain things. Number one, tell myself some things, some toxic things, even subconsciously. And I need to fix that. One thing I tell myself is that if I stop posting, I will lose everyone. I would be ungrateful for the awesome people who follow me. I don't want to abandon people. I don't want to go for the milk and never come back. I don't want to be that person who makes a comeback video after a year and then just leaves again. That's not me. I always wanted to be consistent. I don't want to say no to sponsored deals because I'm afraid of them to stop coming. And you know what? Money's been great. Enjoying the money and helping family. That's given me opportunities to start projects like the group channel and to help family, my mum with certain things with her house, and to give me the assurance that I know I can help my family at any point. I love that. So I don't want that to stop happening. And if I stop streaming, I'm scared that no one's going to join again. And I don't want to lose momentum. So sometimes I post out of the fact that I need to post instead of I want to post this. I need to change that. I need to keep telling myself that, hey, we need a break. I'm going to dedicate this day to make the best videos possible and allow myself this other day to take a break to make sure, mentally I am able to give my best self possible to that day. I never want to say I'm too busy to do anything. I just want to find a better way to schedule certain things. That's something I need to work on. Another thing I tell myself is, this video is so hard and kind of awkward to do. Is it worth it? And I just need to think, okay, it is cringe. It's going to feel cringe, but when it's edited together, you guys are going to enjoy it and you're going to laugh with it or you're going to laugh at me, but you're going to have a fun time with the video and it's worth going for your enjoyment. That's what I need to tell myself. Another thing I tell myself is, you're not allowed to have these thoughts. You have everything. The thing I need to tell myself in return is, no, thoughts and feelings are there not to complain about necessarily, but to grow as a person. You have most of your growth as a human through your failures and how you deal with bad feelings. Yes, you may have a lot going for you, or you may have very little going for you. Either way, your feelings are justified. Feel your feelings and think about how you can react to these feelings. And that's the growth point. That I have this feeling, what can I learn from this? What can I learn? Another thing I tell myself is my family thinks I don't have enough time for them and they probably think I don't love them and it's there's no point in trying to spend time with them because they already don't forgive you for the past few years. So I've been grinding for 9 years or something and they're like, they don't forgive you, you can't maintain anything there. And I love my family, so it's a very important part. And they don't ever guilt trip me at all. They're always it's just always subtle things they say, which I know I have not been around enough for over the past few years, except for the one which was like, hey, can you start responding to my messages? That was pretty direct. that was a pretty direct sign of that. And what I need to tell myself is that family, which to some people is blood related, some people is friend related, some people is even just themselves, they will always forgive you and want you around. Okay? Don't be hard on yourself for past years' time management and mistakes. That's just stupid. Family or whoever you're thinking about may give you a little shit for it. Just have to cop it and be like, not get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. This is the worst one of all. This is the worst thought I have at all. This is the most toxic thought I have. I tell myself subconsciously, and this is going to be a little bit hard to admit, but who am I without viewership? And that is partly correct. What am I without viewers? What am I without you? You guys made me. I am nothing without you. That is a partly true statement. Loserfruit is nothing without you and your support. I'm very grateful for that. I carry that thought subconsciously when I meet people who have higher view counts than me. Even if at one point they had lower and then they've gone to higher, there's always a part of me of being like, what am I worth to them if I don't pull those same numbers? And that's one is a hard one to admit. But I don't feel of value to them without the numbers. I've lent on the fact that I get viewers and that's what makes me and that what makes me useful, and to a certain part that is true. It does help a lot of things, but I need to think more about Kathleen, me away from Loserfruit. So someone who wants to be grateful for all that she's been given, but also wants to find her own inner value outside of that. And that's very important. I want to find the value in me and what I can provide with nothing attached. I want to be a good quality human. I want to work every day to get close to this person as I can be. And that kind of person and vision is someone who's always there for people, who is funny, can always make light of situations, but knows when to be serious and emotional, and like someone who doesn't let much get them down and is all very approachable and lovable. That's the kind of person I want to be as myself and not have viewership determine my worth. That one's a little bit a hard one to admit because it sounds so silly to be like, hey, these numbers are me, you know, this is what I can pull, this is all I am, is these numbers, and then have it depend on, you know, the highs and lows. That is content, making content. Sometimes you're doing great, sometimes you're not doing great. Your emotions can dip because of that. So it does seem silly, but it's also like, hey, views equals money, it equals opportunity, it equals whether I'm just doing a good enough job. The more views I get, the better job I'm doing. But it's not about that. It's about quality of viewership. Who is watching? And how much are they really watching? Yeah, mostly it is about who am I? Who am I outside of gaming? Who's Kathleen without Loserfruit? Want to make sure that I have a lot of value in myself as a person outside of Loserfruit. So that's what I need to start doing more of. I hope this encouraged everyone to look into like, why do you do what you do? And let's bring it back. Let's get into it. All right, 2022 is still so much left of 2022. Let's get it.